So, what are some of the engineering and what are some of the problems with having a steep break like this, or a coastal break? It's because the wave energy goes directly onto the sand's face. So, if you had a beach like they have in Coronado, the wave energy would run across the beach and deposit the sand. In this situation, you have a face of the beach, and that wave energy is hitting it, which causes erosion. It causes premature erosion of the sand. So the solution is to add the sand and to put the break outside to where it's not affecting the direct, it doesn't impact on a vertical face. So we'll talk to you later. So here we are at Imperial Beach on Cortez Avenue, or Cortez, Cortez, and you can see we have the perfect kind of situation. The highest tide of the year and a large swell. This is the very reason why we need to have the beach forward approach. The beach should be about 600 to 300 feet wide, and the wave impacts would be off the coast, not right in front of someone's home. As opposed to what the local coastal plan that's developed by Imperial Beach wants to do is remove these very rocks, coastal armoring that protects the homes. And there's a large majority of Imperial Beach citizens do not want coastal retreat. They want to protect the homes because obviously, because we live here. So let's go down to the end of the Boca Rios and take a look. So, and we have only twice a year does this happen on the two king tides. The rest of the 360 days a year, we don't get this type of flooding. It's only on the peak high tides. So it's important to note that this is more called nuisance flooding. It's not really undermining structures. It's more just a nuisance, and it only happens twice a year, but it has been happening for the last 60 years. Since Imperial Beach was in existence as a city, this has happened every year. So it's not something new that can be attributed to global warming or flooding or sea level rise. It's just a natural occurring. It happens when you live near the beach. Down here, what's called the river mouth, or the Boca Rio. And we can see one of the problems we have with what we've done here in the sloughs is this berm, which sits about 20 feet tall. This berm was artificially built because they basically dredged it out of the sloughs here and built this. The idea was at the time that it would be making sand dunes. And what it's done, it's actually done the opposite. When they have created a face, and on big tides like this king tide, it creates a place where the water's impact erodes the sand. No sand dunes can be created with this type of topography. So let's go look and see what the result is. So we're here at the Boca Rios, and we can see the results. You can see the results of this false armoring. As we can take a look here. See this face? This is an erosion face, also called the wear point. So what happens is the wave energy comes in like this, and you can see it impacts. That's not what you want when you're creating sand dunes. When you create a sand dune, you want something like this, where the wave energy, it peels over the top. So this artificial sand dune that they tried to make is actually exactly what you don't want to do. And this goes down all the way to the mouth. So they're actually creating a place where more erosion of our sand will take place right here, and it's a man-made condition.
There's a backwash. Here's the ocean pushing through, and we should have cutouts so the water flows into the estuary, but it's getting trapped here in this low spot.